Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
Busch Gardens.
It's like if Verbolten meets Dracula. That's the voice I was going for.
That's your spooky voice.
Yeah, it's Howl Scream. We're here for a VIP night, so we're gonna get to try out all of the haunted houses. Of course, all of our favorite rides are open.
Yay.
And it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. It looks like with the VIP event, I think we have quick queue for the haunted houses, so we'll get
Yeah.
very exciting.
So you're gonna get to hear our reviews. Sarah's all spooked out. She got her ghosts.
Yes, these are the guest stars of the video. I haven't named them all yet, but by the end I'll probably have a name.
They're gonna fly off on a ride.
They
That's what.
absolutely are. Okay, it was only $3 from Walmart.
Well, hey, if you're interested in coming to Howl Scream at Busch Gardens, what you gotta do first is stay tuned for the end of the video, because we're giving away 2 free tickets.
Or you could be a jerk and fast forward to the end, but that's no fun.
No. Watch the video, and then you can learn
no
how you
fun.
can win 2 tickets to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and experience Howl Scream for yourself.
And see a little taste of what kind of spooky things are to come.
And she makes fun of me for doing it. Welcome to the Globe Theater, and this is what we got a look at. Look at all the different foods. There's just all sorts of just random people just here for no reason.
What are you doing?
I don't know,
You're
man.
always up in my business.
I'm trying to have some fun.
You see, they have all the booze over here.
So what is it?
Blood? I don't know.
Sarah is demonstrating what not to do. Don't drink them at the same time.
This one's a oversized Jello shot.
That is
Wait, you gotta push it.
This is not gonna work. That's a terrible idea.
Crap on it.
This is the kind of stuff she makes me do.
This is gonna be dangerous.
This is a terrible idea. Here's a look at some of the foods. We got eyeball cupcakes. I'm starting at the dessert first because, of course, there's charcuterie boards. Look at this, like, light up shrimp cocktail. That's awesome. Then we've got little sliders right here. These look amazing. Flaming chicken salad. These meatballs. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. All right, and everyone, I'd like to introduce you to the new president of the American Coaster Enthusiasts, Elizabeth Ringus, who's in the middle of getting her face painted. Elizabeth, what are you most looking forward to with being the new president of ACE?
Oh, I am so excited to bring together the team and really brainstorm some awesome ideas. I just see so much ahead for ACE and opportunities to implement some fresh technology and grow us to even be an even bigger club than we already are.
That is the most well-spoken thing I've ever heard someone say while getting their face painted.
So Elizabeth, being like in such a male-dominated hobby, how does it feel being like a woman president of like the biggest club in the community? I have to say that really does take me back. Every time I look around me and see how many men are around me, and that it's a different world than what I grew up in. I am sometimes awestruck by the fact I've developed enough leadership skills and confidence in myself to really take this challenge on and lead an amazing group of people to just really embracing their hobby and having a great time.
That's awesome.
That's the right answer. Girl power!
And all done. It's so like Day of the Dead. Like, I love it. It's like straight out of like Coco or something.
I know, and so talented. That was amazing how fast she did it.
That was very, very quick. Sarah, what are you getting on your face? Skulls.
Dead people.
Wow. Let's see it. Ooh.
You know what? I'm thinking of getting a permanent tattoo of this.
No.
All right, we're here with Dead Dwight Schrute. Check it
Hello
out.
there, I beg to differ. My name is Bobby Ocean. I hope you're having a raffle time, a delightful time. And don't change that channel. Stay tuned to channel 666.
And he's gone. That was it. Dead Dwight Schrute. Right when you walk in, you pass under those archways. If I recall, last year they had a bunch of people standing up acting like mannequins right there that you'd walk right past, but then they jump out and get you. They have a bunch of banners, flags hanging out here. The monsters are out.
The sorcerer.
What?
Off you go now.
What? Okay. Oh, hello.
I'm in white pants and I have red wine. Be careful. Very unfortunate. Plus, that stuff is about as precious as gold at this point. Would you like some? No, I'm all good. I don't have a digestive tract anymore. Oh, well, that makes sense. You are dead, aren't you? I know, right? That's so long. It was nice meeting you, Tata. Are you just filming, waiting for me to out?
Absolutely.
This is mean. Do you see? This is exploitation. This is mean.
Are you proud of yourself? This is what happens when you walk out of the VIP night with 4 drinks. It's inevitable that you're gonna spill one.
In the wine.
Your phone is still there. Pick it up. If it's ruined, it's your own fault.
It's not ruined. It's fine.
It's wine-proof.
Wow, dude, iPhones are incredible these days.
Wine-proof.
I'll try it off the dirt.
At this point, how do you even film a video?
I literally don't. So as part of the VIP preview, we get to skip the line for Pantheon. So Clint and I just went for a ride, which is great. Sarah, do you want to tell everyone what happened while you were finishing your wine while we rode?
Oh, well. So the one glass of wine spilled, as you all graciously saw. Thank you for recording that. And then the second one, a bee was like hanging out around it, and I kept telling him to like shoot. And then I looked away, and I'm talking to Sherry for like 30 seconds, and I look back, and the little bastard's in the wine. He's going like this, like he's drowning. I'm like, I told you to go away, and instead you got in it. So I used my like bag, like my IV bag that they gave me to like fish him out. But then he didn't want to get off the bag, so I threw the bag, and then he still wouldn't get off of it. And then I had to like kind of like flick him off, and then he flew away, and he was flying like this. I think he was drunk.
So there's a drunk bee in Pantheon's Plaza.
Because of me.
I think the numbers are off here. She said on wine number 1 and wine number 2. I think those were hours ago. This was like wine 4 and 5.
They're still open for like 15 more minutes.
Heading into Ireland, look at all these jack-o'-lanterns, and they're advertising Jack is back.
This is the guy from the Dark Coaster live stream.
It is.
This is the guy.
This is Jack. He's somewhere around here.
He was something.
We just took a ride on Busch Cars Tampa's new attraction.
Alright, I will be rating these rides for all of you adults out there that have a few beverages before you ride things. The Screaming Swings are scarier after a few of said beverages.
They're actually playing pop music in this area to go along with the theme, but again, those pumpkins just stretching everywhere. You can see a jack-o'-lantern over there. Another pumpkin. We're heading for our first maze, which is Killarney Diner. All right, let's see how this is.
Don't mind her, she won't bite.
What are you?
Hi!
Are you dancing through the Coaster Studios? Hey!
My gosh, I swear, I seen you before, dog. Yeah, we got you on the television. I seen you before. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Okay, I think it's about time for me to go. You look yummy.
Oh, thank you. And then you exit through the queue of Battle for Ire, which makes no sense because we just went from a frickin' diner to now we're in a cave. Entering the next scare zone, dead ahead. Ooh, the cake has limbs in the cake.
Like linear induction motors.
I've never seen this before. This is a custodial worker. He's pushing a garbage bin and he's like covered in blood and like in full makeup and he's like limping like he's a monster. That's incredible. There's 2 more of them right there. It must be part of a show or something. We are entering the meat market. Wow. Ooh.
Wait, they're all crazy here.
Oh, good. My
Look at
people. This woman is wearing a Tempesto shirt.
No wonder they killed her. That's her favorite right here. Very atmospheric. Ooh. We've made it to Fest House, and there are 2 mazes here. Witch of the Woods and Nevermore. Left or right?
I vote Nevermore.
Nevermore. We're going to the left. This is the maze that used to be in the Dark Coaster building, and now it is in the Drakenfire building.
Ah, where Drakenspire is not going. Yay!
Correct. Here we go. Quoth the Raven, scream some more. Ooh. Which one is real?
Oh God, please let it go. Just go ahead, stab me. Hello.
Doth mother know you wear her drapes?
Hi there! Where you going?
Oh, you're sneaky.
So that's Nevermore Chapter 2. I thought it was better than last year. That's for sure.
I'm impressed that you remember.
Yeah, well, I remember last year not being very impressed at all. So
I liked this one. I thought it was cool. They got me a few times. I'll be honest.
yeah.
They got me.
Yeah, I mean, I would say overall, I still don't think the houses are like as strong as like, say, we just did Busch Gardens Tampa's Hella Scream
Yeah.
a couple days ago,
They're
and
like wild.
they did some really, really good ones. So I think, you know, we still have a couple more to do. Some of them are going to be repeats from last year. Some of them are going to be new.
I
But
think my issue is a lot of them are standing out in the open, so they don't really, or maybe it's like the placement of where we are in the line, because they're kind of like conga lines where you go through.
yeah, I
So,
think.
like they get all the people in front of you, and you're like, I already saw you.
Well, I think some of the things that, like, one of my biggest critiques is that sometimes you get some scare actors where, yes, they're already out in the open, and then they just, like, say a kind of spooky line to you, but that's not scary. That's not like, you know, some of them are, like, they're not doing, like, a jump or a loud
Like,
sound
"Get out
or
of here.
something.
What
Like,
are you doing here?"
yeah, they'll just, like, say something, like, that, okay, might be beneficial to, like, the atmosphere, but at the end of the day, you're trying to scare people. So I think that's one of the
I don't
critiques
know.
I would give.
Anything loud kind of jump scares me. But I'm also a wimp. Again, you have to decide who you're like, whose critique you're listening to here, because everything scares me, nothing scares me.
Correct.
No bloodshed to determine one winner. I like to call the great American movie. Your life can change today. Your life can change today. Now's your chance. It's time to get up on the beat and dance.
Witch of the Woods is literally in a backstage area. Like, this is the employee parking lot. That right there is Dark Coaster. That's the Curse of Dark Castle building. When we did the backstage tour, we entered through those doors. Where is this maze? We're still walking. The pathway just keeps going. This is the longest freaking line to get to a maze. We've been walking parallel to the train tracks forever, and we're just now getting to the sign. We are still walking to this house. We passed the Drachenfire building the other one was in. That's like the maintenance building.
Run a 5K.
Like, this is so great. The park is way down there.
If I don't get to the end and there's a freaking RMC hybrid hyper coaster.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look at all this land. That's where it would go, right? I mean, hey, there's so much real estate.
Girl, are you okay?
Whoa.
Yeah, like that.
Hello. That's actually pretty impressive. All right, almost as impressive. There's a big tree in the center of this pathway. Big wide room and no one's in it.
Fresh meat.
You can toss me in there.
Wait, that's it?
Wait, that was the end?
That was it? The walk just to get there was longer than the maze.
Like at least 4 to 5 times longer.
Wow.
Wait, that was really the end?
That was it. That was it.
That was
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I think I'm gonna say it. I think the scare zones here overall are really weak. Like,
Yeah, but like the lighting that they're using on stuff is really
the
cool. Like, turn the
lighting
camera
is
around.
cool, yeah. So it's very cool lighting that they do, but overall with like the props and like even the number of actors around,
A lot of them are just kind of standing around like they're not hiding.
it's not, yeah, like I just don't think that they're that strong. Less than a week ago, we did Busch Gardens Tampa's scare zones, and we were like, this is the strongest part of the event. Like the houses were good and all, but the scare zones were amazing.
Well, it was like sheer numbers. Like you were never even like more than a couple feet away from another one every time you left one.
Yeah, that's definitely
And they
not the
were
case here.
really well done.
Next house is Inferno. This is right under Escape from Pompeii. Walk up to this maze is awesome because you get so close to the Escape from Pompeii building. It just feels huge. Like,
It actually kind of feels like Pompeii. Smells like that one part of Spaceship Earth.
more drapes? Are we in
like
Nevermore
white
again? Everything is gold. What? This is very strange.
You're alive.
Wow. Are we in the treasury? Hello. This is really cool. Inferno, themed to literal hell. That was by far the best staffed house.
Yeah, there were a
That we've seen.
lot of scare actors in there.
So I think that definitely helped. There were a lot of really cool creative hiding spots, some really cool rooms.
They were getting Clint every time though. He was like in front.
I know, he was right up front, and Clint got the worst of everything. Last house, it's by Roman Rapids. It is Deathwire Bayou. This is brand new for this year, replacing Circus Sinestro.
I am convinced that this ride does not ever operate because I've never ridden
Roman Rapids has been closed all year.
I feel like it's been closed longer than that because I've never ever been on it.
Welcome to the jazz room. I think about where
Oh my god. See, and then we have this like dead spot like right here. I just don't like it when mazes go like indoors and then outdoors, and it's just a weird layout for a house.
It is very
like because we're on pathways, and then there's just nothing. Oh, I love this effect. They like steam up the room and then put in lasers to make it seem like you're walking through like a swamp. This is the bayou part of the house. What on earth? We did all 5 houses. This was an interesting one because of the way it was set up. Is you're essentially on a pathway just kind of going in and out of tents, so there are parts that are indoors and parts that are outdoors. And I think my biggest problem is that every time you go outdoors it takes you out of what you're currently seeing. So
I will say I've noticed that like the overarching theme here is that they rely very heavily on loud noises.
yes.
More than anything. It's like, oh, we're gonna, like, you know, they'll be like standing there and they'll just scream really loud or like slam into something, which works sometimes.
But that's all
But
it
that's
is
most
half
of
the
it.
time. Like,
I know that I'm like a pretty big wuss, and like I got through all of these, like I could have walked by myself and I would have been fine. Like some of them are cool, like visually, but there's not like.
none of the houses here really wow me,
I don't
to be
really
honest.
scare me.
Let's go for a ride completely in the dark. Pantheon is listed at a 45-minute wait, but because we have the VIP pass, we walks right on. They have some designated rows directly for people with quick queue, so you're not even taking up anyone's spot. You can just walk up into the station, and I think it's like row 4, and like then there's one towards the back of the train. So pretty good, and there's no lights on. They turn off the light package.
And it's cold.
You're such a Floridian.
So cold, but the ride was fun. It's
Yeah.
a fun night ride, and it's like
It
really dark
is.
back there.
Yeah, no, it is, because there's nothing else around it, so like, you just don't see much at all. So I thoroughly enjoy it. Hey.
I do too.
All right, overall, what were your thoughts on this event?
I thought it was fun. I had a good time. We had good company. Houses they're fine. They're not like anything to write home about. But that was some good night rides here. Pantheon's a fun night ride. Apollo's Charit's a fun night ride, even though we didn't do it tonight.
Yeah.
If you're in the area, why not?
Yeah, no, totally. So if you're interested in checking out Hallow Scream, you do have an opportunity to visit because we're giving away 2 free tickets.
Yes.
We're going to be picking someone in the comment section of this video to win. All you have to do is visit before October 31st. And
That's
when-
Halloween, if you didn't know.
Yes, that's correct. So all you have to do to win is comment your favorite roller coaster at Busch Gardens.
So basically, just write the word purple.
Or if you haven't been to Busch Gardens and you would like to go, what you're most looking forward to. What coaster are you most looking forward to? And we'll just randomly select someone. Please only comment your favorite or the one you're most looking forward to if you are eligible to visit before the end of October.
If you know you're not gonna go, then just
Because we want to give the tickets. These are 2 tickets that you'll win, and we will respond to someone and tell you that you won. So make sure you have your notifications turned on for your YouTube account so that you'll see that we've responded to you, and then you'll shoot us over an email, and we will send you the tickets so you can come visit.
Bonus points if you compliment the ghosties. Are they still alive?
Yeah, they're all hanging in
See,
there.
the thing is they're all kind of slowly falling over because there's only a $3 purchase.
The quality is out of this world. So, all right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios, and we'll see you next time.
Boo.